afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda. We're off here to the exciting 1 vs 1 on Semwaski Winter. In the northern half, it shall be Darku bot here fighting for Germany, for the Reich, for the 25th Panzer Grenadier Division. Attacking here towards the position of Succubus. Victoria holding up the position of the 3rd Armoured Division as the Krauts get ever closer. In an attempt to push back here, doing Operation Nordwind. Having already managed to push through here the Maginot Line. Points being secured rapidly. We're noting a 2 grenadiers start here from Darku, whereas for Victoria we are seeing 2 riflemen as well. Bulletin wise, we're actually noting here 2 riflemen veterancy bulletins. This is also a pretty unique bulletin since no other basic infantry unit has a bulletin that gives some increased experience gains. This is rather unique, and 2 of them for that matter, plus accuracy bonus there as well. Doctrine, we're looking at Rifle Company, Airborne Company, and Recon Support Company. Recon Support having gained some increasing popularity again. Fortified armor here from Darku, Spearhead, and Mechanized Assault. Pretty common, at least with Mechanized Assault. And those Americans does tend to sort of go towards Dookie. So generally, I mean, yes, the Americans, you sort of generally, if you know the player has Mechanized Assault, if you sort of quickly prepare yourself versus a Sturmgeschütz ausführung E at some point early on, you'll generally not be too poorly off. But otherwise, it's all infantry bulletins here for Darku on the other hand. 3rd Grenadier Squad on the way. 3rd Rifleman here on the way for Victoria. Rear echelons moving ahead. Broad approach here from Darku as well, heading towards the centre, and the viewpoint here where Victoria is going a bit the reverse. No, actually taking up position in the building quickly to check if there's anyone around here to make sure it's safe to take the point before popping back in, I imagine. But in this case, Darku is pouring in all of his infantry so far into the village in an attempt to storm through there. Rather than holding up the church there, opening up there, and one Garand singing out. Not quite in unison though. So 3 rifleman squads here so far for Victoria. Slow advance through the centre. Grenadiers swing over to the left side. Pioneers holding up there. We're noting a Granatenwerfer crew then arriving here for Darku. Granatenwerfer. Not an MU-42, but a mortar that's somewhat less common. And immediately we're seeing here, by the way, that Victoria has chosen the doctrine. Within the first 3 minutes of the game, we are seeing a recon support here. So there might be some greyhounds there to expect amongst other things. Rather than they're forced off the field rapidly. There you go, mortar crew arrives here for Darku. Victoria holding up the centre, they're losing their flank here. And now Darku might be poised to sort of strike in from the west towards the centre, push out Victoria. And there you go, we've got a 4th rifle squad then arriving. A 4th squad. No sign of taking up here. Might be skipping the lieutenant, going straight for the captain maybe. El Capitan. Once they're being secured. Pioneers holding up the church. Robin firing back. And there you go. Mortar's going to be difficult here for Victoria to hold the northern part of the village. As 8cm mortar bombs strike from above. Leaving splinters all over the place. There you go, rifle strike towards the grenadiers over here. Already down to half health. Victoria might want to consider pulling back. Those riflemen are not in a good condition versus the grenadiers. And there we go. Killing poor Heinz so the rest get out of the way. And now things are getting a bit more messy here in the village. German troops and American troops are intermixed here and there. No clear battle line drawn up. And now they're attempting to go in riflemen. They did move up through here. They can't make it easy for the guys to get us some good shots there before they... Oh dear, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. We'll win it. Grenadiers or riflemen. Grenadiers retreating. They've got other squad remaining to support here. Getting that fuel point closer now. Pulling back there. Darku falls back here. In fact, falls back completely from the village. For this time around, Victoria was able to hold things, although the mortar did put a bit of pressure on, doing a bit of damage, but no kills. No kills. Lieutenant is on the way. Also an ambulance here arriving for Victoria to heal up the men.
We have a lieutenant reporting in for duty.
Darku also having teched up. Granatenwerfer continues to fire shot after shot. German mortar crews in general were rather heavily trained, and were well trained in fact, thus enabling them to actually firing off a rapid and accurate stream of mortar shots versus their enemies. So, little fun fact there. Though by 1944-45, even the 8cm bomb was mortar was slowly being to a large extent being phased out in favour of the 12cm mortar as well. The Germans opting for more firepower on all levels. So, little fun fact there. We got some Panzergrenadier here on the way for Darku. He's like to make a nice company up here for the 25th Panzergrenadier Division, which did take part in the fight in Operation Nordwind, which was a follow-up operation to the Ardennes, meant to when the Americans were diverting all their forces to the Ardennes. Then they were meant to try and strike through there in the centre, in the Alsace region. No, not the Alsace. Was it Alsace? Can't remember right now. But either way, somewhere around there, break through the Maginot Line. In fact, they got headsets that were equipped with flamethrowers just for that purpose. It wasn't quite as strong though. First, it was only a few divisions though. Surprisingly, a few elite ones, including the 21st Panzer Division, and also the 6th Gebirgsjäger Division, or SS Gebirgsjäger actually, Gebirgsjäger Division Nord, which was actually in a very good condition compared to other divisions, actually sort of took part there. So a little fun fact there, a little fun fact. Aviation troops are not holding up there very well. They are forced away as Darku strikes once more. We got a Mittlere Schützenpanzerwagen on the way there, following up. We got Panzerstreiks already up here for Darku, preparing for any sort of early light vehicle shenanigans. Not going for a scout car. Further pressure, we got the mortar continuing to support down. Panzers moving in as well here to deal with the Yankees. We also got the lieutenant here with his BAR causing a bit of a problem here to the advancing German troops. But there you go, Mittlere Schützenpanzerwagen will be able to support the assault to keep the Grenadiers going a bit longer here without having to retreat. Also part a bit of lighter fire support there with machine guns. So further firing there. There you go, we got Victoria charging here straight in through the main road out of the village. And, oh, grenade here from the Panzer Grenadiers. Oh, nice, right there, Marcy Rifle Squad. Yes, there we go, wiped out the heavy loss right there for Victoria. That's going to hurt. And now we got a force assembling around the half-track in, getting some troops into the line for a swift advance there. Good work. In fact, I might be able to sort of strike back, hit the fuel, and protect it. And soon we might be seeing the first M8 Greyhound here on the field. There we go. Not opting for the M20, but instead the M8. There we go, with colours from the Ranger Company in the Ardennes assault campaign here, by the way, unlocked. Slightly more brighter green with some more distinct markings on the tail end. But there you go, assault going here. Nice use of the half-track to quickly shift the troops forwards there. Not a lot of people use them for that, but that's also a way to sort of quickly move your troops forwards also without being exposed, as in this case allowing Darku to get closer here to the right and get off some good shots. In fact, I'll probably not see them wiped out there. It was a bit close, a bit close. Of course, at the same time they're going for a bit vulnerable. Here we got the Greyhound moving up. Might see some cancer shot going off here. And there we go. Most of the unit there turned into, well, mincemeat. Quickly getting that to repair. Panzer Grenadiers might try to get in and sort of get it fixed, but there we go. I do believe we did see, yes indeed, critical repairs there. Quickly sorting out the engine damage. Panzer Grenadier firing. One rocket connects, the other one blows up some snow. Yeah, we are veterans now for shooting a rocket at an M20 and not getting killed in the process. 9 sets and M8, that's why you're not veteran C2 yet, Fritz. Oh. No taking up so far further there from Darku, he could consider it. And we got the medic here arriving, got a 50 caliber bolts out for Victoria. Ambulance slightly abandoned for the time being. Counter-attack going in, and we got the M8 being repaired over here far away from the enemy to avoid getting shot at. There we go, the Panzer's getting a bit of trouble. Rifleman advancing here, straight through the snow. Might get off an anti-tank rifle here against the 251, and there we go, damaged engine there. Not good news for them.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Panzer's here waiting, maybe trying to sort of hope for the M8 to arrive and sort of deal with it. Then again, they are low on health and a good counter shot now from the M8 could in fact wipe them out. There we go, M8 moving in, and one shot. Oh no, he retreats! Darku here retreats. Get off Panzerfaust at the least. Oh no. Worried about the counter shot. We see a full retreat here from Darku, allowing the M8 to actually hunt down his troops here with full hostility. Bad situation here for Darku. Forces on the run. Panzer's almost getting wiped out here. A run across the ice. The 251 also desperate trying to get out of there. Pack 45 fire spot, and there we go. Panzer is wiped out. And there we go. M8 down, blown up on the ice.
Just got destroyed.
Let's get her going.
Leaving behind only a crater in the ice. But nonetheless, some heavy losses inflicted upon Darku. Not looking good. Territory being lost here, though. Did manage to get a few. And there we go. Victoria immediately summoning up another M8 as soon as the first one is lost. Just trying to be able to do some damage with another one.
On your feet, ladies.
Broad approach here across the front line, trying to take back as much territory here from Darku as possible. Though, of course, at the same time, leaves Victoria a bit open for a counter attack. And there we go, we get the Sturmgeschütz Ausführung here arriving for Darku. Going for the usual standard now, which a lot of Wehrmacht players tend to do when facing versus the Americans. That's the Stu E. It is very effective versus the Americans, perhaps a bit too effective. But a lot of Wehrmacht players then tend to go for that and maybe then play for a Tiger. We got the M8 there sneaking about. Ooh, quick Panzerfaust there. Oh, another counter shot. Stugi opening up as well. And there you go, quickly popping up to try and repair, but at the same time, fire here from the Stugi. Bad situation here. Getting back in, but can't get away. Trying again. Think going to. Yeah, we go. Critical repairs, but they're going to steal it right in front of the vehicle crew. Oh, the unfortunate luck there. And they actually fixed the issue for the Germans. Ah, look, Dieter, they fixed the engine. Yeah. You know, Fritz, yeah, there's an awful lot of candy bars in here. Yeah, there is. I almost can't see the ammunition for them. All the way there, mate. Greyhound now in the service of Germany, of the Reich. And the Germans certainly did throughout the war use an awful lot of armoured cars, in fact. In the earlier stages of the war, though, there was actually an awful lot of French one, the Panhard, which was actually surprisingly close here to the M8 instead of form of what you could actually do. They might actually have been slightly more armoured. There were not a lot of them were actually produced. But the Germans did make good use of them. We got some more Panzers here on the way for Darku. After the loss in H1, we got the Stuka here moving forwards, mobilising some reserve units to support here in the offensive of the 25th. Rather than a bit of trouble. And now Victoria is in a bit of spot trouble here, having lost the Greyhound to the enemy. Usually not what you want to happen. Usually not what you want to happen. Darku, they're a bit overextended, need to get back some fuel somehow. Now, of course, the question is, what will Darku do after this? More Stugs? Play for some T3, or I know, play for Tigers, which is what a lot of people then tend to do once they go mechanized assault here. There you go, Greyhound flanking up the 50 caliber here. Could be a bad situation for Victoria. And there we go, almost getting the entire unit. There we go, 50 caliber crew wipe. We got a unit moving up here. Oh, munitions for a counter shot. Move up there, move up and wipe them. Darku, shoot the canister shot and don't grab the candy bars. No, does not go for it actually. In fact, allowing the Americans to recapture the 50 caliber. A bit of a shame there.
Light artillery barrage ready to launch.
There you go, Lieutenant flank up the unit by the same time. We got bazooka shots going off there. Against it, bazookas here for the rear echelons. Did Victoria research them? Yes, indeed. But rear echelons got wiped out. Veterans there for the half track. Bit chaotic here. Panzer is finally the M8 gaining veteran 2-1 for Germany. So a bit chaotic here. Victoria encountering some large issues here. The M8 proving to be a surprisingly good foil to American efforts as German efforts. And of course, right now going with that 50 caliber, then using the afternoon battle, of course, to recruit it would be a good move. But trying to make things more difficult here for Victoria. And we got a Sherman here on the way, which might actually give Darku a bit of a headache, since Darku's got absolutely no anti-tank except a single Pak 40, which is currently at the other side of the village. Greyhound though needs some repairs. Got the Stuke here rushing forward to support the front line forces.
We are losing a sector. Unit, we have been assigned fresh Panzer.
Quite there, and there we go. Panzer Squad number 2 going for the picture point right next to the enemy base here with the Major. Bit aggressive use there of the mortar, a bit risky, a bit desperate. Good backfire. An attempt here crossing the ice, but instead a few of them end up crossing over to the next life. There's the Stuki opens up. There we go. Greyhound trying to make his way back there, dealing with the Major and friends. Oh, we got the vehicle crew engaging the Grenadiers. And so far, they actually end up winning due to the Grenadier crew. That's not really good, Jürgen.
We have lost a Panzer.
And looks like the Stuki here got wiped up by the Sherman. A nice little counter-attack here from Victoria. There needs to be careful that Sherman does not get turned into a Ronson.
That was too close. Taking fire.
Panzer going to be here in trouble. 50 caliber fire and 30 caliber coaxial fire joining in. Of course, Chris is what will the response here be from Darku. A second Pak 40. Looks like Darku will be attending here to play for the Tigers. Only got almost the resources for it.
It's done. Panzer Grenadiers.
Panzer Grenadier moving forward. Wagner and Lieutenant here striking from the force. Got a very large assault here from Victoria. Nothing to really stop it. Panzer is forced away here. The assault was too great.
Anti-tank gun has arrived. Ready for action.
Got the Greyhound here operating on the flanks. Deal with any harassers there. Good job. Kansas shot here to take out a vehicle crew. I think that's rather overkill there for Darku. Not really cost effective. I mean, it benefit the more, for example, climbed up units here. And 50 caliber. Mark making its way back here to Victoria.
It's done.
Adding in some more solid firepower there.
Enemy is taking
Once
our
more.
territory.
Bit of a missed opportunity there, field from Darku, which could have been used to slow down any advance here from Victoria. But there you go, Greyhound moving in. Might soon come under fire though from the Sherman. The one with the bigger gun.
Losing a sector.
Very close here to Darku being able to call in the Tiger. Just needs a bit of manpower now. I just need to wait for the manpower. The field will follow naturally. Oh dear, looks like Darku here forgot about the Greyhound. And, oh no! Switched over to the high class rounds, giving the Greyhound here a small... Oh, armor piercing rounds means either way. Giving it a small chance to get away. But not for much longer. Back forward, setting up. Oh, they're driving in front of the Sherman. Should have tried to drive away through here instead. Drive out and straight in front of the Sherman there. Bad move by Darku there. Sherman ends up taking a lot of damage. Might end up losing the Sherman, in which case I suppose spading in the Greyhound might pay itself off, since, well, essentially Darku did not pay for it. There we go, another quick repair there. Victoria making very, very good use of critical repairs. A lot of American players tend to neglect it, but Victoria definitely seems very intent on using it as much as possible. Although in one case, of course, losing a Greyhound due to it. But still, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. It's a very, sort of very potent skill. Can use it under the right circumstances. Panzer got his assault going through the centre here. Victoria forced to fall away. They got the half trick here. Actually, 2 with 7 kills. More than the Pioneers.
It's done. We are ready for action.
It's a bit of quiet here once, a bit on the front. Could consider calling an airdrop combat group, maybe going for another Sherman.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
And we're getting even closer here to the Tiger arriving to support the 25th Panzer Grenadiers showing assault here on their American positions. Modify hammering down on the 50 caliber. Of course, another reason, you know, Darku could have considered taking up would actually be to upgrade the half-track here with a flamethrower. I mean, he's actually done pretty well so far. I mean, being able to give it the flamethrower projectors wouldn't be a very nice idea. Oh, the 50 cal mortar up there. The mortar's definitely doing well here. 7 kills, 1 friendly, and there you go, 50 caliber utterly ruined. Oh, so only they still be shooting Satsing as if they pick it back together in hell.
Enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
There's a small assault going here, veterans, Lieutenant versus the Grenadiers. The Grenadiers definitely in the worst condition here. This is definitely a situation where Darku should just retreat. No attempted rifle grenade! Oh, poor decision there, field, poor decision. Or might it actually work off? Run, Günther, run! There goes Sherman back in the fight. Close to victory 2. Second Sherman on the way, and there you go. Tiger bereit. Achtung, Achtung, schwerer Panzer. Establishing a center position here, at least barely hanging on. More troops arriving. And the Tiger moving away here from dealing with the Sherman to reinforce the center position. So looks like Darku is giving up the flanks for the time being to sort of establish control in the center, then take it from there. Second Sherman mobilized here for Victoria, and the third armoured. Rifleman there made a bit of a mistake. God damn it, Joe, I told you, do not shoot at the Tiger so it knows where we are. Geez, sorry, Sarge. Still not taking up. Looks like Darku's going to very much be sticking here to the Tigers. Though again, you know, if you are going to do that, at least a single fuel cache might prove helpful. At least a single fuel cache. Another push here for the fuel point by the brave lieutenant. And there you go, first armor engagement between the Tiger and a Sherman. Sherman definitely getting out there, not going to win that one-on-one. And there you go, Panzer Grenadier sending that lieutenant, and well, actually just his friends. The lieutenant is already long dead. No survivors there. Could lose the lieutenant here. And there you go, we got an airdrop combat group. And tank gun and what pops in here. One paratrooper unit with bazookas and one with a Browning light machine gun. One thing to note is they generally only tend to get one Browning light machine gun if they're dropped in from above. Though they do still get the suppressing fire ability. Unlike the submachine gun paratroopers, when they drop in, they get a full complement. They have 4 submachine guns in their hand, they do not get the assault ability. So there's a little fun distinction there. Darku, though, sprinting out, securing the entire village by now. Ending Victoria with only the fields outside. But there you go, Sherman moving ahead, coming out of favour for the Tiger. Sherman definitely a bit outmatched there. Looks like Victoria might be able to get it out of this mess. At least for the time being. Setting up secure with the other Sherman. Might consider getting up a Jackson. Panzer Grenadier unit, White Gut, that's going to hurt Darku here. More Panzer Grenadier, might be in a way to sort of consider replacing those or upgrading some of those Grenadiers with light machine guns. Interesting enough, Darku has not considered that. In fact, getting a regular MG42 by now. Intriguing idea. But it is time for the mid-game analysis. Current situation is Darku is controlling the field, although that is rapidly turning the other way here on the left flank. Centre-wise, though, still holding up with a strong position. We've got the half-track to back things up, decent amount of infantry. We've got a veteran mortar crew, some anti-tank guns, so definitely taking on the centre is going to be a bit of a challenge here for Victoria. Instead, going for the flanks, trying to draw out Darku towards those, catch some units there, and then knock them out might be the safer approach initially until a larger force has been built up, in which case, trying to sort of attack from several angles, sort of that way, catch the defences off guard, and maybe single out the Tiger could work out. Though right now head-on assault could prove to be a bit dangerous. So that would rather be it there for Victoria. For Darku, building up some further defences, shoring down things at least around just 2 of the victory points initially. Bunkers, minefields would be a good choice there. Maybe get it on munitions cache to help further that out. And maybe consider taking up to get some more medium armour to support the Tiger and the half-track here in the Endeavours. But otherwise, bunkers, minefields. And then once sort of a bit more sort of solid defense has been sort of ensconced around here, going towards the third one, setting up something there as well, and then sort of trying to maybe go for a bit here and further harassment, otherwise trying to slowly drain out Victoria and not do anything silly. Of course, Victoria should also consider getting a Jackson here to help deal with the Tiger, since the 2 Shermans would... I mean, they can pull it off, but certainly a Jackson will make it safer, and particularly considering that Darku will like to keep it around his defences, which means some bigger firepower will be needed to quickly bring down the Tiger. But back here to the fight. Back to the fight. Lots of bazookas moving up there, though they will struggle a bit with the Tiger and its armour. The Tiger did have thick frontal and side armour, which largely gated the bazooka actually. Little fun fact there. Little fun fact there. Anti-tank, there we go, good job using armor-piercing rounds. There you go, penetrating, hitting on the Tiger, forcing Darku to pull back there out of the village. In fact, leaving the centre a bit open. Now would be a good time to secure the centre, actually. Though there are forces moving in to sort of stop that. Still no sign of light machine gun, though munitions are vanishing somewhere.
Enemy is taking our territory.
So, of course, the question is, for what purposes are those munitions vanishing? There you go, engagement between the paratroopers and the Panzergrenadiers and Grenadiers. Panzergrenadiers actually falling back in the face of the paratroopers. Half-track moving in to support though. Looks like they're going to try and reinforce there. Of course, with the veteran 2, the half-track can reinforce from a neat distance. Meanwhile, the Grenadiers are suffering here to the paratroopers and the Browning light machine gun. There we go, rifle grenade, forcing the paratroopers to finally pull back there, having done their terrible deeds. And there we go, in fact, the Grenadiers could have been there reinforced, though of course the Panzers pull back due to their lower health and numbers. To be a bit safer. Quick flank here. It looks like the anti-tank gun is manned by paratroopers, giving a bit more of a secured guard, though against Panzer Grenadiers it ultimately doesn't matter too much. Sherman running back, looks like the other one's getting repaired here. So dual bazookas on the rifle as well. That's actually quite a few bazookas here for Victoria. That's 4 bazookas. That's generally going to be able to get off some fire behind. Though versus Tiger, I mean, it's going to be a bit limited what it can do unless flanked. A head-on assault is just going to be painful, of course. The half-track on the island is going to have to fear that infantry quite heavily, since that's going to do a lot of damage. But unless the Tiger's flanked, that infantry there is just going to get pulped. Going to take guns firing there. And the Tiger returns. Gun anti-tank gun ready, though with armor-piercing rounds. Actually popped it a bit early there. Might have gone a bit too excited there. There you go, Tiger taking shots, so the shots are penetrating. Nope, the anti-tank gun crew are suffering here under the German mortar crew. Ever mean administrations. Full-on assault here. Victoria's lines breaking under the pressure here from Darku and his schwerer Panzer mit Panzergrenadier Unterstützung. Got both Shermans here following. Got a Jackson on the way as well. Veterans too, by the way. That could definitely spell trouble here for the Tiger that gets flanked. But we got Darku actually forming a pretty solid defense with the centre of the Granat and there for MD, and all this basically forming a very difficult core to deal with. And Victoria's definitely going to have to try and attack it from different angles to sort of clear out the more particular spots. I mean, a head-on assault is just going to be very, very painful by now. And of course, for the same reason, Darku will want to cover the flanks here with mines to make a flank assault from different angles much more difficult. Because Darku's got nothing to worry about from the front, but against the flanks, that's the issue. Paratroopers there force away with the lightest and turns of your barrage. Still no sign of taking up there. Darku looks very dead set there on the second time, but doesn't have the map population to do it. Again, taking up and going for a smaller Panzer might do the trick. A Panzer 4, pair of Stooks maybe, or a flat Panzer. There we go, Rifleman active flanking, there we go. One shot actually went through there, hit the rear armour.
We are suffering losses.
Minor losses then inflicted upon Darku. Rifleman continuing in now, on the other hand, things getting a bit risky there. And there you go, Shums is flanking in. Jackson attacking from the front here, very risky, but there we go. Sherman's firing away there. Oh. One switching out to high close around to deal with support. We've got the MD42 cleared out. Other Sherman there taking heavy fire from that. Tango needs to get out of the arc of fire. They pack. Sherman needs to deal with the pack 40. There we go. Half track down as well. A huge assault then. There you go. A flank assault neatly executed with the Jackson base sort of charging through once he sort of had to deal with the Shermans. The Jackson took advantage of that to say, go move in from the front. Nicely done there. Nicely executed assault there by Victoria. Absolutely sterling job there. Very much appreciated. Quickly working the half track wreck to ensure it doesn't block his line of sight there. While Victoria's armoured forces make a quick getaway there after that hit and run assault. Getting, well, a lot of valuable equipment there for Darku. Leaving him notably less with a little backbone for his defences. It looks like the Panzers here were able to wipe out some poor bastards that got the rifle and made off with the bazooka. Look, Fritz, it's a tiny Panzer Schreck. Yeah, we could get one that works better, you clot. There you go, second Tiger mobilized. Just pull Darku's chestnuts out of the fire.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Full retreat there. And no, that's actually the mortar that got cleared out. That's actually just as bad, if not worse, here for Darku, since that's much more veteran. Oh, quick rifle native as the paratroopers. Oh, that was just a vicious strike there. But the situation is definitely not friendly here. As the Tiger moves forwards, only with packs and support here. Making its way forwards here, dealing with light infantry. Paratroopers blasted into the dirt. Still no sign of taking up. A bit disappointing in Darku there. I do really feel like some medium armor might have supported the Tiger decently here. Covered the flanks at the very least. But instead, you know, left Darku notably more open. Got the Jackson here trying to get off some good shots here from a distance where the enemy weapons can't hit. They're having a bit of a hard time hitting there with its 19mm gun. There we go. They'll fail to penetrate this time around. What shall Victoria's next move be? Victoria actually very low in infantry. Might try another airdrop combat group to replace with some more elite units, I suppose. Sherman tank here from the south. Both of them pitching around. Does not make them very good for clearing out anti-tank guns. There you go. Tiger moves in as well. Victoria's trying to assault here. Quickly facing a lot of issues. Forced to fall back. And they're going to assault going in. But got an calling going in on it. Anti-tank crew cleared out. Lieutenant and paratroopers retreating so straight through the artillery rain. And most of the paratroopers get wiped out there. A harsh situation there. Assault here did not wake up very well. Was broken up quite excellently here by Darku. And we got a bunker going up here. Mortar recruit. Sadly not taking there by Victoria, but likely, I imagine, it's going to be a command bunker to allow sort of further fortification here to be established, or at least dig in. Likely not going to bother with another half track. That definitely works as well. Going for the fuel up there. Darku still holding on to actually most of the fuel compared to Victoria. We got the Jackson moving in a bit on his own. Careful, careful. 4/6.
Light artillery barrage at your command.
We got another Sherman there on the way for Victoria. Right here, though, I'm not entirely sure what Victoria was thinking, but that was pretty much a death sentence right there for the Jackson. Paratroops making a head-on assault as well. Not entirely sure again what's going through Victoria's mind here, but it's definitely not turning out well. Paratroopers eviscerated alongside the Jackson there. Maybe Victoria thought Darku was weaker than he actually was. Either way, though, that was a bit silly, and instead resulted in the loss of good men. Though thankfully he doesn't seem to have noticed there's a bazooka there for free usage. Sherman's still raiding here. Got another Jackson on the way. Infantry, though, it's extremely low here. Victoria, though, plenty of manpower. Again, another airdrop combat group might be the idea. Might just be. Aerial reconnaissance been bound, trying to figure out how Darku's defense are placed, you know, maybe to prepare for another assault. Hopefully, better angled this time. Setting up here again, I figure maybe Victoria's trying to bait him, I don't know. Still, armor piercing rounds, again not really good versus the infantry here, though we got the Tiger moving in. Paratroops flanking in there, Browning firing down upon the assembled German troops here in the, well, long gone cemetery. That thing has been utterly leveled. Paratroops need to be careful there. That church is not going to last for much longer. There we go, just as it made it out. The entire thing collapsed. There you go, airdrop combat group in. Second Jackson mobilized for war. Darku here desperately holding on around the command bunker. Submachine guns and another pair of bazookas. Recruiting. Let's hope we don't see another just head-on assault here again. A flank is going to be needed, so again to draw the initial attention of the defenders before then launching from the front. When a two-pronged assault generally works best like that, you know, again, you cause havoc in the rear lines, then you attack from the front while they're trying to deal with whatever's in the back. So let's see if Victoria could do it this time around again. Can repeat the trick, or will it fail? And there we go, Pioneers with the bazooka. Again, air reconnaissance. Victoria making absolutely sure it would seem that the path is clear before any sort of assault make, but there we go, still heading on from the front there. Anti-tank gun sunk. Jackson firing there. Very cautious, but there we go. At the same time, we do have the Germans attacking from the side. They are going to get behind everything. Shot bounced there. There you go, another shot went through. Pack 47 up in the Jackson. But can't really keep firing out there. Still the Germans here threatening to knock out the Tiger. One Pack 40 crawling down here. The 50 caliber seems to clear out. There you go, Jackson moving in. Infantry moving in as well. Veteran feed for the Sherman. There we go. Tiger abandoned. Paratroopers following up on the infantry armor flank, on the side there. Well, continue up there. 50 caliber clearing out another Pack 40. We're down to the MD-42 trying to do the infantry. Panzer Grenadiers also here fighting. Paratroopers moving up closer. Might see a good grenade here. There you go. Paratroopers falling back. MD-42 Mortar needs to get out there as well before it's too late. Attack here. See, Darku's forces have been shattered. The defenses leveled. At least rendered not on. There we go. The MD-42 was lost. Barely any infantry left now here for Darku. And the only anti-tank defenses left are pilfered bazookas. Victoria rapidly dismounts to begin repairing everything here. Thankfully, there are no munitions available, otherwise he probably could have chanced here and maybe getting some infantry that way. That would have been a rather quick strike back. Paratroops, their veteran defeat, they definitely done well there.
We are losing a sector.
Centre victory point secured. Victoria's actually very low there, and looks like might be securing some anti-tank guns there. Might want to get the ambulance up to the front line, or call in some pathfinders to get down a beacon instead. I mean, that could also work here, and allow them to reinforce it at the centre. Never mind, we got the ambulance moving. And we've got here already Darku's getting ready for another assault. Stealing away the MD-42. Already got the Tiger moving up, but the infantry might have gone a bit too far ahead of themselves. Might have gone a bit too far ahead of themselves. They're coming under fire here from the Sherman. Again, veteran defeat, definitely a problem. High rate of fire. In particular, near other tanks. Of course, it gets a bonus there at Veterans who won. Panther, ow! Gott im Himmel! And they were actually upgraded with Panzerschecks too. Oh, they got the Tiger moving in there. Sherman's in trouble. Bazooka's firing. They might see the veteran 3. Sherman lost as again round the corner. Maybe pop some smoke. Jackson, other Sherman moving in. There you go. Ow, missed. Pack 40 firing here though. A brutal battle there ensued.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Quick move there to gain the victory point up far.
You now have Tiger
While
tanks
Dark
at
otherwise
the
pulls
front.
back. Second Pack 40 here recruit as well. That's definitely going to form a vicious anti-tank from there to knock out the Tiger if it attempts any silly head-on assaults. And up north here, the Grenadiers are losing up to the airborne, though they actually got more kills than them. Either way, Victoria is now the one with the stronger position. Also with a notable armor advantage, in fact, only expanding upon it by getting another Sherman. And now, at this point, Darku might be beginning to regret he did not take up notably earlier to augment his Tigers with medium armor, as that might have just provided the sufficient resource to at least sort of block a flanking assault just temporarily enough for the Pack 40 to deal with it.
It's done.
Quiet here again. Both sides setting up for the assault. There we go, striking out Sherman's Jackson. Pack 40's firing there. Tiger taking a bit of damage. And Veterans 1 opening up for the high velocity armor piercing rounds. Tiger almost down. One more shot, one more shot. But there you go, we got the Pioneers blocking the road, maybe with a bazooka. Actually gets out of the Jackson. I'm not entirely sure why, and why the Shermans did not pursue, instead opting to deal with the MD-42s here. I think that was a bit of a missed opportunity there for Victoria to actually knock out the Tiger. Now those Pioneers might actually have a chance of knocking out that Jackson. But nope. Instead the Sherman just arrives in the nick of time with high explosive rounds. Just wiping those Pioneers. No survivors. So now, Darku's forces have went from being reasonably strong to be in a very pitiful position. As Victoria, on the other hand, now is rather ascendant here with lots of tanks, infantry. I suppose Darku might try and get a second target to support the first one already on the field, but that is still a bit risky. And considering the amount of anti-tank assets available, in fact, we all now might risk here. Victoria moving in and knocking out the Tiger here before the other one even arrives. And there we go. Victoria going all in. Jackson might have wanted to be nearby for further support here. But oh well. Tiger fires away. Pioneers getting slaughtered. Apparently forgot to switch out to armor piercing rounds there. Bit silly. But Tiger there in position in such a way it's hard to flank. Desperate attempt there by Darku to get the most out of his Tiger. Well done, well done. But even then, that's not going to last long. In particular, once the Jackson rush over the armor piercing rounds. There we go. Tiger in a lot of trouble. Second Tiger arrives. Maybe just nick of time to see its own comrades are blown to bits. Main gun destroyed. There we go. Victory 2 for the Jackson. Tiger missed, and there we go. Tiger down at the same time. The Tiger, the second one, exposes rear to the Shermans, giving them a chance of flanking it. Scheisse. Jackson getting off a good shot there. Tiger retreating into the between the base buildings to make it harder to flank, allowing its arm to be a bit stronger there. Jackson went down. Grenadiers got off of Panzerfaust, and the Shermans here seem to be pulling back in the face of the Tiger then. A very, very close engagement there. Very close engagement. Though still overall, Darku is not exactly looking very good here. Tiger has very little health left, and only 2 infantry here compared to what Victoria has, which apparently also involves popping in another airdrop combat group if necessary. Tiger blitzing back, but there's no one to repair, at least no one nearby. And the Shermans continue their slaughter circus. And 29 kills in the veterans to free one. And more Shermans here on the way. And no more Tigers available for Darku. What he's got left is what there is. Just going to speed this up. I mean, there's not really much he can do. I mean, all of his units currently are here presented, so not an awful lot there. Points are ticking down. Air reconnaissance. Victoria here taking no chances. Knows victory points are low. Quick reconnaissance to figure out what enemy we're going. And there you go. Grenadiers slaughtered almost. Trying out here with the Tiger with Pioneer support. Pack 40 is moving up. Sherman's moving in. Going to knock out that Tiger, it seems. All 3 Shermans now. There you go. Pack 40 setting up here, blocking the main route of the Tiger. Bad situation here for the Tiger. Rear's exposed, rear's exposed. Sherman victory firing in. They got the Grenadiers at the same time, though. Make a move for the farthest of a victory point. There you go. Both pack firing in. There you go. Tiger down. Kaput. Got some lone Pioneers here. Going for that point. Point taken down and airdrop combat group in, but even that doesn't matter. Game over here. Darku Port lost. Tried here with the good old play for Stoogies. Then Tigers had a good set of defense over the pack 40 and all that, but the flanks were very much exposed. Victoria took great advantage of that, completely wiped out the defenses twice in a row, ultimately securing the village, forcing Darku back. And by that point, Darku really didn't have any strength left because Darku basically just continued to rely on the Tiger. And in the longer run, that can be very economically heavy, and it can also leave you rather unwieldy, which is exactly what happened here, which is what Victoria took advantage of and crushed Darku with making use of good armor tactics here, good numbers also combined with it, and good infantry there. So also good use of the critical repair, although with the Greyhound there, that did backfire a bit there right in front of the enemy. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this match, hope you learned something from it, hope it gave you some ideas for your own matches. If it did, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send in a replay or provide some feedback in the comments. If this is Imperial Dancing, cheers, and thank you all for watching, and see you another time. Bye!